Alright. Good day, everybody. Good afternoon, good night, whatever time it is, of course. Um, I'm going to try and get some side quests done because I can't go any further in the main storyline till we get some of these side quests taken care of. So, what we're going to work on right now is trying to get as much Jarlaheim stuff done so that we can get to Epona. And it's going to be time consuming because I know last time that I did it on my main. Yeah. But without further ado, we're going to talk to Miss Pike so that we can head to the Jorvik stables. Alright. On towards Jorvik stables. An order from the inn. That's good. We really need the income now that the road heading south is closed as well. That Edfield has a nose for business. It'll be a boost for the whole village if he gets the inn up and running again. You want to go to Jorvik Stables? Well, just continue heading west along the coast until you reach Jarlaheim. Ride through the city and you'll soon see the stable. But if you're going to Jarlaheim, talk to Jack Goldspur at the town hall. He's the city's new mayor. I'm just not sure if Jack is the right man for the job. He's not the sharpest tool in the box, if you get my drift. Luckily, his sister Jill helps him all the time. They really need all the help they can get, so talk to Jack to see if there's anything you can do. The whole village would appreciate it if you could help the town get back on its feet. Alright, I won't take up any more of your precious time. Ride west on the main road. That's all you really need to know. Alright, we'll get back to her a little bit later. And maybe next time when I'm doing side quests, I might bring out one of the other horses that I've got kind of hiding in the stable that y'all haven't seen yet. Because this account does have a few new horses. I've just been waiting to bring them out. And when I'm doing main quests, of course it's always best to have the main horse. Because sometimes you have to have the main horse, so that's what I stick with. Alright. Howdy doody. I'm Jack Goldspur. It's nice to see a new face in town. So who are you? Hey Amanda. Welcome to Jarlaheim, pride of southern Jorvik, and the world's favorite place. What can I do for you, Amanda? You need to see Herman? Uh-huh. That was so typical. That's like the only thing I can help you with. Herman has gone, disappeared, nowhere to be found. When I need him most, he goes on vacation. Do you have any idea how much trouble that causes me? Why do I need Herman? Well, I happen to be the mayor of Jarlaheim, a very honorable guy, or honorable duty. Why me? No one else wanted it. So Herman asked me if I would accept this respectable position. Excellent, I thought. As mayor, I'll get to experience fine dining, movie premieres, cool parties, and lots of nice gifts all the time. But it isn't at all like that. I'm just shuffling papers all day. How boring is that? I told Herman, but he said I should be proud of the responsibility. Work hard and be a role model for city citizens. city residents. Responsibility, leadership, role model. Ugh, yuck. Ugh. You can hear for yourself how incredibly boring it is. I've tried to get a hold of Herman to get him to take this worthless job back, but I can't because he's on vacation. I'm stuck. However, you can't fool this guy that easily. Listen up. I've come up with an awesome idea. I've called for an election because I'm quitting. Someone else can take over this lousy job. What? Oh, yes. What did you want, Amanda? You want to find the way to Jorvik Stables? I know. Joanna, who works at Jorvik Stables. If you help me with my awesome plan, I'll call and tell her that you need to get a hold of her. She might be able to help you. Do we have a deal? Good. Take these ballot papers for the new election and hand them out here in the city, and I'll prepare the next step of my plan. You should take the opportunity to check out the city in the meantime. See ya! Alright, so we gotta go put these in different mailboxes. Got to go here. None there. I think one up here. Yep. Oh, let's get this. I think there's some over here. Maybe. Over here. Yep. There's one out here too. I don't remember putting one over here. No. I guess it's down here. Maybe. Is there one down here? Oh, I guess we could go ahead and do this. Just so we... Jarlaheim Ferry Landing. I've discovered the Jarlaheim Ferry Landing. You found dogs that connect to one another. You can use the ferry to travel faster over long distances. Well, sweet. You got that taken care of. If you haven't already, you gotta find this other spot. Oh, right there. Duh. Okay, so we got two more. Pretty sure those are up top. Okay. There's one over here. Okay. That's Miss Drake, I believe. That's who we gotta talk to a little bit later. Did it go well? Nice. Okay, now it's time to start the next part of the plan. We have to find new candidates for this paid job. I've already spoken to the most suited. They weren't willing when I asked them. However, if you do it instead, then they'll have to say yes. I should have asked if they wanted to set up before you handed out the ballot papers. Oh, it's these kinds of boring rules and stuff that make me not want this paid job, you know? Alright, let's see. The next guy that would be perfect is my dad, Jacob Goldsberg. He would be an awesome mayor. He's very clever and he helped my mother a lot when she was mayor. Ask my dad if he'd like to run. He's said no like 100 times in the past, but if you were the one to ask him, he might change his mind. He should actually run. He hadn't told me to be mayor, I'd never have taken the job, no matter how cool Herman said it was. But I'm a guy who does what his parents tells him. Besides, not going to school and not having parties at home. But other than that, I'm an awesome son. Get it? Good luck, Amanda. Keeping my fingers crossed super tight for you. Okay, so let's go talk to Jacob Goldspur. Gonna be a lot of going back and forth. Oh, I've told Jack 100 times that I won't run. Why won't Jack give up now? I've told him 100 times I don't want to be mayor. It's too painful to take the job that my lovely wife used to have. I would be reminded of her every day. I couldn't bear it. Do you know what happened? No. Right. You're new to the area. My wife, Evelyn Goldspur, was mayor of Jarlaheim. She made the city prosper and everyone loved her. Then one day, she vanished. I waved goodbye to her in the morning, and the only thing I knew is that she was going to the opening ceremony of the new GED mine in the evening. But apparently, she never showed, and nobody knows where she went. What do I think? I don't know. It's strange that we didn't find a single clue, and no one has seen her since she left her office in the city. I know she's alive because if something had happened, I'd know it. Tell my son he'll have to find some other mayor. So Dad won't run. Typical. What if my mom was here, Amanda? She would know exactly what to do about this. Okay, talk to Philip Sunfield then. He's the same age as me, but a goody two-shoes. Educated and incredibly boring. He seems to be precisely the kind of guy people in this city like. No, I haven't talked to him. He doesn't seem to take me seriously. So I figured there was no point. But maybe you'll have more luck with him. Give it a try anyway. Okay? Ask Philip Sunfield if he will run in the election. Good luck and stuff. Hey there. Who are you? Amanda? Nice to meet you. My name is Philip, and I run the Sunfield farm with my family. Do I want to be mayor? No, Amanda, I can't run for the office of mayor. Evelyn was a good friend, and I know in my heart she is still alive. If I took her seat as mayor, it would be admitting that she is dead, and I can't do that. What happened? I don't know. She was here for lunch the same day, and everything seemed normal. She was attending the inauguration of the new GED mine in the evening, and it sounded like she wasn't really looking forward to it much. She and Miss Drake, head of GED in Jarlaheim, didn't see eye to eye, but she was attending nevertheless, as the city's representative. I'm sorry, Amanda. Tell Jack he'll have to find someone else. So let's go back and tell Jack. No luck. So Philip didn't want to be the mayor. Typical. Okay, the first candidate that people can vote for is Dorothy Jarlason of Paddock Island, the head of the Jarlason family. She's always been a calm and quiet person, working all her life. She's very interested in the history of the harvest counties and is passionate about the city. In short, she is super boring, drier than the Sahara, and thus perfect for this job. What if my mom hadn't disappeared without a trace? My mother. Yes, Evelyn Goldsborough, the real mayor. One day, a couple of months ago, she just vanished and nobody has heard a peep from her since. Everyone has been looking all over for her, but there's no trace of her. Incredibly mysterious. We'll have to talk about the other time. Ride off and talk to Dorothy on Paddock Island now. Ask her nicely, Amanda, and fingers crossed she'll accept. Mona. Run for mayor. I've already told Jack I wasn't thinking of running. You can tell Jack I won't run for election. We have too much to do here at the farm. So many difficult things have happened. It's so sad about Evelyn. It's hard to imagine a better mayor. One day everything was normal, and the next she had vanished. What happened? The only thing I know is that she was attending the inauguration of the opening of the new GED mine in the mountains, but she obviously never made it. Miss Drake got in touch during the evening and wondered why Evelyn hadn't attended the ceremony. Apparently, she was going to sue the city for insult and lost marketing opportunities or something. You'll have to ask someone else. I was so busy here at the farm, so I hardly know any details. Give Jack my regards and tell him to find someone else. Okay, so that old carcass Dorothy didn't want to run. Typical. Okay, so nothing more with him right now. Good day. Who am I talking to? Amanda? Amanda, how lovely to meet you. I noticed you were talking to my brother Jack. He isn't how should I put this? He doesn't have the necessary capability to function as mayor, but our father insisted he should take the job. I'm guessing he wants Jack to grow up and learn to take responsibility. Things are like they are now. Jack is the mayor, and I'm trying to salvage the situation as usual. I apologize. I won't bore you with our family affairs, but as you understand, I'm busy trying to get Jack to do what he should do. Would you be able to help me with a little something? You would? Thanks, Amanda. It's very simple. Jan Jarlson submitted an application for a building permit several weeks ago. It's routine work, and Jack should have signed off on the application the same day it arrived. Could you get him to sign off on this paper? When I ask him, he just waves it away. Hey Amanda, how's everything? Jan Jarlason building permit application? Never seen it. You want me to sign off on Jan Jarlison's building permit application? Oh, can it wait? It's so incredibly boring to shuffle paper and stuff. Why do I have to do this? Can't we play a video game or something instead, Amanda? Only one paper? You promise? Okay. Since you helped me with handing out those ballot papers, I'll be nice to you, okay? Here's the pen. So, now my name is on the paper. This is just so incredibly boring. You get why I'm trying to do as little as possible, right? Okay. Did Jack sign it? Fantastic. Jan Jarlison will be very happy. You know what, Amanda? I believe you'll be of great help here in the city. I'll keep an eye out for more issues that residents need help with. I'll let you know if anything comes up. Let's see. Good day, Amanda. Thanks for the help with the building permit. Jan Jarlson was very happy to finally get the permit for his bathroom. Or John? Jan? Okay. I'm guessing his neighbors were pretty thankful as well, if you get my drift. Do you have time to help me with another matter? An hour ago, Susanna stopped by. She's the one who runs the racetrack down by the harbor. And she asked Jack when he was thinking of sending the help to promise. He promised her. He should have taken care of it weeks ago, but nothing has been done, as usual. I believe she needs help with the track maintenance. It's quite a big job for one person, and it has become all too much for her. Amanda, ride over and speak to Susanna by the harbor and see if you can help her with something. Alright. Let's see. Help? It would be awesome if you could. The racetrack needs so much maintenance that I don't dare to keep it open any longer. Ever since the old couple who used to live at Seahorse Point moved, no one is keeping track of the horses and chickens living on the farm there. I give them food and care for them, but they manage to break loose all the time. How fortunate that Jack sent someone to help me. How wonderful of Jack to send me some help. What? Jill was the one who sent you? Well, alright. I'm happy as long as I get some help. Here's the thing. An old couple used to live at my Seahorse Point up until a couple of months ago. They had such bad luck with everything. Over the course of only a couple of weeks, their animals got sick, the water turned bad, and the entire farm was quarantined. Eventually, they couldn't afford it, and Miss Drake at GD bought it for a pittance. I don't know why she wanted it, but GD is up there now, digging in the ground all the time. The farm could fall apart at any time. Every time the wind blows, pieces of old roof fly off the roof, over the rock, and down onto the racetrack. If you could pick up all the parts of the roof scattered on the racetrack, we'll be able to open it for competition. I don't dare let anyone lose on the racetrack while the pieces are still there. Imagine if a horse ran into a bit with nails sticking out of it and everything. Okay, we'll get that one and we'll go ahead and do this one. The old couple who used to live at Seahorse Point had several chickens on the farm. When they moved, they just released them. I guess it's better than having them starve to death in their enclosure. But now they're up on the cliff, running around all over the place. I can't organize the competition until I know all the chickens are in a safe place. Imagine if Walnut Legend was to trample on one. Catch the chickens and put them in the old chicken coop at the farm. They'll probably escape onto the track again, but at least they'll stay calm for a little while. Alright, so we got a lot to do. Let's oh, that wasn't very good. Go ahead and grab this while we're here. And that's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for, but I'll grab it. Let's see here. One more chicken. One more chicken. Alright. Okay. So we got all the chickens and all the mess. Gotta put the chicken back. Okay. Now we can go back to her. Okay. Very good. Soon we'll be able to open the racetrack. Great, now the chickens will be safe while we race. An old couple at Seahorse Point sold the farm to the GD. They sold it with all the animals. GD workers don't seem to care about them, so I've been taking care of them ever since. This morning I noticed that two of the horses had got out of the pasture at Seahorse Point. It was probably one of the workers who opened the gate. They're so mischievous, these two. No matter what I do, they find their way out. Anyway, take these sugar cubes, it's their favorite, and lure them back to the pasture before they run too far off. Hurry. When these two rascals are back in the pasture, we can open the racetrack. Alright. Yeah, this one. There we go. Now, great. It's so lovely to have those two rascals back in the pasture. Not that they're going to stay there for very long if I know them well enough. Thanks for the help, and I can finally open the Jarlaheim race again. This is it, Amanda. You can race if you want to. You do, don't you? Yes, we will. I should technically have one of the other horses going so that it can get leveled up. Excuse me. Dang it. Achievement unlocked. Woohoo. Alright. Great, you're a fast rider. Now we can do that anytime. Okay. Let's go back to Jill. Oh, we can't do more with Jill. Or, okay. So, let's go over here. Horses, riders, chickens, anything with legs. Gather round. Gather round. Welcome to the Championship in all of Jorvik. The Jorvik Stables Championship. My name is Tina, the ultimate tour guide for all the Jarlaheim, and let me tell you, this championship will show you sights that are nothing short of breathtaking. You have probably met my fellow Yerks already, but let me jog your memory as to how the championships work. They run on a schedule. The top 3 riders win ribbons, and if you keep competing, you'll soon be able to buy the coolest gear in the pro shop. However, that is far from the best part of the Jorvik Stables Championship. Oh, Tina, what is the best part of the Jorvik Stables Championship then? You ask? Well, duh! It only goes through the coolest city in all of Jorvik, Jarlaheim. I've even heard that the soul of John Jarl himself possesses these walls. And still, people come here. Only for the horses? It's ludicrous. Yes, sure. Jorvik Stables is the oldest stable in Jorvik, but Jan Jarl is like the oldest resident of Jorvik. And it's Jan Jarl. Okay. Anyway, that should be all. I got a bit sidetracked there for just a second. Why don't you try the course out? You're gonna love the fountain. No, sorry. The championship. That's right. The championship is the cool part. When you're racing at top speeds surrounded by all the other riders, you don't have the time to really enjoy the true beauty of Jarlaheim. Why don't you give it a try without all the distractions? Ah! Okay. Now the chicken part, I always try and do this and just keep jumping and it don't slow me down. That's just my little trick to those chickens. Somebody might have better choice for it, but that's how I get through the chickens. And try not to hit the cheese. Cheese will get you. Oh, looky, the fountain. I don't. I don't like to run into people, even though they're just NPCs, they're pixels, but just, you know. You wouldn't do it in real life. Don't do it on the game. Yay. Okay. You did amazing. If you ever want to practice or try the course out again, just speak to me when there isn't a championship running. Alright, so we got that one. Now, where is Zed? Oh, Zed might be over here. Maybe. Oh. Yeah, Zed. Okay, guess. Are you the one that's supposed to help me with my shop? Excellent. What's your name, by the way? Amanda? Cool name. I'm Zed, and I'm the store manager of the new shop opening up in Jarlaheim. In my opinion, there's way too little rock and roll in these parts, so I thought I'd open up a shop with punk-inspired clothing. Wouldn't that be awesome? I have tons of marketing work to do prior to the opening, and was hoping you could help me get the shop off the ground. Oh, cool. How nice of you to help me. First, I'll show you where the store is going to be located. Come, let me show you. Here we go. This is the spot where we're going to set up shop. It's going to be awesome, right? Let's roll. Now that you know where the stall is going to be, we need to get started on building it. I don't have any tools here, but I know Donald the Builder has plenty of tools we might need. Could you run over there and ask him nicely if we might borrow them? Off you go. Have a chat with the old man, and let's hear what he has to say. Hi there, Amanda. You want to borrow some of my tools? Sure you can. No problem. Let's see. You want to borrow a hammer and a crowbar. Oh no. I don't have those here at the moment. Angus Goldspur has them. That lazy son of a gun should have returned them ages ago. But he's probably forgotten it or something. I suggest you talk to Angus. He should be done using those tools anyway. Get over to the Goldspur estate and hear what he has to say. Give him my regards as well. I don't want him to think I've forgotten. Don't worry, I'm just yanking your chain. Welcome back, Amanda. Been a while since I saw you. What do you want this time? To borrow Donald the Builder's tool. I've almost forgotten about those lousy old things. Of course you can borrow them, as long as Donald has agreed to it. After all, they are his, and I don't need them anymore. Here they are. Now that you've got the tools, you should continue whatever you were doing. What was it again? Oh, you're opening a new store. Exciting. I think you should return to Zed and tell him you've got the tools needed to assemble the stall. Good luck. Go over here to Zed. Ah, I turned the wrong way. Nice. We're one step closer to being finished. Excellent. Let me just check that we have everything we need to start building. Okay, I'm gonna stop right here, y'all. And we will continue with Zed tomorrow, and then we'll be able to get back on with the mayor and do more of that. But everyone, have a blessed night. Take care. Happy writing, and God bless you.